Well, welcome back. I'm Keith Reynolds, host of Morning Coffee, here with my show Charlene Chamberlain. Char, we are just on the go this morning.
Oh, I know, it's great.
We've had some great stuff.
I love it when we're busy.
I love it when we're busy too, and we just had our ice, so we have to do
know.
some exercising
I know.
or some relaxing. So
Yes,
who do we have?
do. We have Ed and Sandy from Bhakti Yoga.
Welcome,
to
guys.
Morning Coffee.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Nice to have you here.
So Bhakti Yoga.
Bhakti Yoga.
Okay. First of all, we obviously know it's yoga,
Yeah.
but a little bit on your background. When did you get into yoga?
Do you want to start, Sandra?
Around 2000, we started practicing yoga, and in 2008, Ed had a bad car accident and was looking for a therapeutic way to help improve his back pain, because the doctors wanted to do surgery on him, and a friend had said, go back to yoga. So he did, and it worked. He didn't have the back
Very cool.
surgery. He started practicing every day, so it introduced a change of profession, and he got certified to teach, and we opened our studio in 2010.
You know, I always find it very interesting that something that's traumatic and maybe difficult to go through brings a very positive change later on, but you don't see that at the time that it happens.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
For 28 years, I worked in the construction field. So those of us that work in construction, back issues are always there.
Absolutely.
So I really started practicing early on. And I think the first class that Sandra took me to was about 16 years ago. About 16 years
Probably,
ago
yeah.
was the first class. And it was a hot yoga studio, and I was very into like physical workout, like weights, deadlifting,
Sure.
squats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, Keith?
Manly stuff,
Hardcore
man.
Yeah.
man
Manly
stuff, right? Yeah.
So to go to a yoga class was like, you know, that's and no offense, but that's for women.
Well,
you
see, my
know?
husband's like you. He did all that stuff too, and then I took him to a dance class. I took him to a jazz class, and he was like, "Really?"
Exactly, exactly. So for myself, it was an ego buster, because for 15 minutes I did yoga, and for about an hour and 15 minutes I watched the girls do yoga while I laid on my back.
Kidding.
And from there out,
Wow.
something just tied me into it, and I said, there's something more to this than just the physical aspect of it. And it took off from there.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's like a mind, body, spirit.
Oh, absolutely,
experience,
absolutely.
right?
Well, Bhakti Yoga means devotional yoga.
Okay.
So Sandy and I are very devoted to what we do. As a matter of fact, so devoted that pretty much it's Sandy and I that teach most of the classes. I mean, we've had other teachers, but it just seems that Sandy and I are the ones who really tie into it. And,
It's your vision.
you know,
It's
absolutely, it's our
Passion.
passion. We're
Yeah.
passionate
I mean,
about it.
I get that. I get that.
Absolutely. Our son, Gary Kay, also has, we've just set up we have a little bit of something else to bring more physical into it. We have a little boot camp there, but it's all body work, so it's still set around a yoga tone. So, I mean, we have many other things there.
That's
So
great.
there's so much there to the studio than just yoga.
Where are you located?
We're
What
at
town?
we're in Hainesport.
You're in Hainesport,
Yeah, so
okay.
we're right down the
Not too
road,
far.
1381, Route 38.
Oh, okay.
Sweet City, right next to Health Haven, so it's
Oh,
a nice
sure.
health-oriented complex that we're in. Yeah.
So, Sandy, how did you get involved with yoga? Who introduced you to yoga?
Actually, the yoga studio where I first did my first yoga class was next door to the gym that I used to go to. So they moved into the neighboring, building, and we would go to the gym every day or so. And so let's try this.
Right.
That's how I found it.
Wow.
Yeah, just because it popped up, it appeared. And like Ed said, it was different than anything I'd ever tried before. And I just, the feeling after you're finished practicing is just unbelievable. That's what keeps you coming back.
Oh, it's in the heat.
Yeah,
It's 104
it's hot
degrees.
yoga.
Yeah.
So let's, for some of our viewers that don't really know what hot yoga is, let's just kind of explain what it is.
Well, we're gonna take a quick commercial break.
Okay.
She's out of sync right now. Since she's come back off vacation.
I didn't see.
So we're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we're going to come back, and I want to talk about the different types of yoga.
Sure.
All right, we'll be right back.
For independent living for seniors age 62 and over, People Inc. offers safe, maintenance-free apartments across Western New York. The affordable rent is income-based. For more information, call People Inc. Senior Living at 817-9090.
Looking for a cooking oil with a light flavor and reduced absorption so food preserves its natural flavor? One with a high smoke point for stir-frying, sautéing, grilling, and baking? Then choose all-natural Pompeian 100% grapeseed oil, imported from France. Grapes have been a key ingredient of the healthy Mediterranean diet for years. Pompeian 100% grapeseed oil is the chef's choice for high-heat cooking, grilling, stir-frying, sautéing, or even deep frying. And Pompeian 100% grapeseed oil is great for baking too, because its delicate taste does not overwhelm the flavor of cakes, cookies, and other favorite recipes. A key traditional ingredient of the Mediterranean, grapeseed oil is a rich source of vitamin E antioxidant and naturally gluten-free. Buy imported Pompeian 100% grapeseed oil today and find great recipes at Pompeian.com.
Wait, don't let this happen to you. At Jan Fence, we're family owned and operated for over 50 years, providing a wide choice of fencing. Why wait online at the big box store? Just call Jan Fence. Ask about our Easy Fence to Go products by Active Yards, the first truly do-it-yourself fence product.
At Jan Fence, we always do what we say. Come see us today.
Step into an extraordinary world that will excite your senses. Experience our delectable Mughlai cuisine and the magic of tandoori savoir-faire. Let our international award-winning team delight you with a taste of heaven. Enjoy our mouth-watering flavors and our unique flair for excellence. Savor the elegance of fine dining and catering. Shazam Restaurant. Indulge your taste buds.
Hi, I'm Dr. Sidney Cohen. I'm a psychologist in New Jersey. I'm the host of a show called Heading in the Right Direction, which will be appearing on internet TV station Radio Vision Network. It's a show that's going to cover a wide range of psychological subjects. I think you'll be very interested in the subjects. I'm also going to have the opportunity to send me emails, ask me some questions. I'll answer questions, and I very much look forward to you tuning in. I'm very excited to do this. Thank you.
Today's show has been sponsored by More Than Gifts. Come see our new location in Marlton, New Jersey. Not just gifts, but more.
Well, welcome back. I'm Keith Reynolds, host of Morning Coffee. I'm here with my show co-host Charlene Chamberlain, my work wife, who we will be divorcing this afternoon, unless she comes up with some good answers.
I don't know. How much money do you have in the bank? I have to think about this.
You know, I wonder who that Mark character is that you're on vacation with. So, and we have our lovely folks from...
Ed and Sandy from Bhakti Yoga. And right before the break, we were going to start talking about the different types of yoga, and they offer hot yoga. So let's talk a little bit about hot yoga and the differences and the benefits of hot yoga.
Okay. Well, hot yoga is in our studio is practiced in a room that is heated to about 105 degrees.
Yipes.
Humidity is about 45% and varies slightly. The heat helps to increase circulation. That helps the delivery of oxygenated blood to the tissues of the body. It helps with the breathing. You use your breathing, helps to facilitate that delivery. We were talking about breathing.
Woosah, woosah.
Raises the metabolism. Your metabolism
Yeah.
races more.
Yes.
You know.
It softens the tissues of the body also. So we use in a lot of our postures, in the majority of our hot classes, the postures utilize the tourniquet effect. So one of the things unique to our lineage and the type of yoga that we teach and practice is the tourniquet effect in compression poses. So you're squeezing out certain areas of the body to wring out toxins so that you can introduce fresh oxygen and blood to the areas. So we work everything, not just muscle, not just joints and ligaments. It's whole body.
So
Interesting. So it actually will affect the lymphatic drainage
Absolutely.
system too.
Very
right?
good for drainage
Yeah.
and lymphatic. Yes.
don't pull these health terms on me. So that hurt. You know what? Well, okay. So let's jump off real quick. Tell me what a day is like or session like is at yoga, and then we'll get back onto what different types of yoga.
And we get new students that come in just about every day. So the first thing that I'll tell students when they come in, because sometimes they're a little nervous, they're not sure what they're getting into. I'll tell them, don't feel like you have to do everything. So if, it's for all fitness levels, you could be very fit and athletic, or you could be older, haven't worked out in years, maybe have some injuries or limitations.
Fat.
It's for overweight, it's for everybody. So the first thing that I tell students when they come in is don't feel like you have to do everything, okay? If at any time you feel overwhelmed, you get out of breath, you can lie down, the Savasana pose. So that's when you're lying down on your back, you're just still. That lets all the circulation return to normal. And then when you feel ready, you can get back in. I always tell them that if at any time the heart rate, because it increases, you get a cardiovascular workout, it increases the heart rate, also the heat. So sometimes depending upon their level of fitness and their breathing, the way that they breathe, the heart rate can come up significantly. So again, if you need a break, you lie down, breathe, and then come back in. And I tell them breathe through the nose. That's a big deal,
We have 60-minute classes, we have 90-minute classes. So some people, if there's a little angst before they come in, they shift towards a 60-minute class. We teach a couple different styles too, so we may do a flow, or we may do more of a 26 poses that shifts more towards slower movement than a flow movement. So it depends on
So what and that's what I wanted to talk about. So yoga is not like when, I think for listeners and viewers out there that are not understanding what yoga is, you're not running around a track or nothing. It's about poses.
Holding postures.
Holding postures.
Well, actually, a lot of times it's taught as a hold, but really, to tell you the truth, it's more of a release. I mean, it's a complete release. While in the room, what a yoga teacher really does is a yoga teacher will bring you onto your mat, and your mat is your box. And in your box, the yoga teacher will bring you to your edge. And at your edge, a reaction will come up. And it's what you do with that reaction. That's why yoga is so much like life. All right, it'll bring you to that edge, and once you get to that edge, Sandy started to talk about the breath. You guys were talking about the breath. It's that bridge between the body and the mind where we start to use the breath to really channel our energy more towards rest, relaxation, rather than going totally out of the way of starting to get to the point where you feel overwhelmed or shifting more towards fight or flight.
And also I had mentioned that one of the reasons for the heat and the practice of yoga is to balance the nervous system. So in our modern lifestyle, the way we live, we tend to run on the sympathetic nervous system. So we drink a lot of coffee, we get a big burst of energy, or something happens that gets us going, and we go, and then we crash. So we balance and strengthen the parasympathetic, which is the rest and digest side of the sympathetic, and the breathing is a great way to do that. So we strengthen the parasympathetic so that when we do get stressed, we have a greater capacity to calm down from that stress and relaxed and stay more in a relaxed state of mind than just being, always kind of under the gun, that fight or flight response.
I'm already relaxing.
Exactly.
And yoga, I have taken some classes in the past. I always found it to be very meditative for me.
That's what I was saying. I think when you think of yoga, you think of meditating.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We teach a yoga nidra, which is fully meditative. It's for people who suffer from post-traumatic. Now, some of us don't have, thank goodness, we don't have that much stress in our lives, but it's really mainly around people who are suffering from post-traumatic, and it's a guided meditation. So, we do teach a meditative state.
I would like that.
Yeah, so would I.
So anyone can do that.
Yeah, you don't have to be PTSD.
Anyone can do it.
Right now I'm dealing with this divorce with trauma.
Absolutely.
I think I need to
It'll
go
very
in
much
and
help with your
get
stress.
your icy and then go
Maybe
to
it'll teach
yoga.
me forgiveness from her. We're going to be right back after this commercial break, and we want to find out more about the different types of yoga. So we're right back.
Here, we have an attractive orange and a distinguished apple. The two similar, but opposites. Theory, a wingman is needed, or perhaps a wing lemon. A friend to the orange and an acquaintance to the apple, the lemon brings the two opposites together. See, with a little fresh thinking, the universe can be surprisingly smooth.
When we make Beyond Natural dry dog and cat foods, we start with real meat as the first ingredient. We leave out corn, wheat, and soy. And we own where our dry food is made. 100%. Can other brands say all that? For nutrition you can trust and your pet will enjoy. Does your food go beyond? Learn more at purinabeyond.com.
Fitzpatrick's. Deli dine for breakfast and lunch. And at night, gourmet dine for dinner with entrees and specialty sandwiches including certified black Angus cuts of beef and wild-caught seafood, plus catering options for specialty events. Since 1989, Fitzpatrick's, your hometown place with upscale tastes.
Apple Ridge is about freedom. Apple Ridge is about community. Apple Ridge is about home. Apple Ridge, everything you want, more than you expect. Welcome to your new neighborhood. Apple Ridge Senior Living. Enjoy a maintenance-free, affordable luxury lifestyle today. Visit appleridgeseniorliving.com and find out more about the Apple Ridge experience.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Milan, host of Read All About It. I interview authors of all kinds about their journeys of writing and the struggles that they face. You can watch my show at 12 p.m. on Wednesdays. Tune in to Radio Vision Networks. We hope to see you then.
Today's show has been sponsored by Farmers Insurance in Voorhees, New Jersey. To protect your assets and the people you love, call Mike Skoranek, your local Farmers Insurance agent, at 856-336-2553.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Well, welcome back. I'm Keith Reynolds, host of Morning Coffee, and I'm here with my show co-host Charlene Chamberlain and our guest
Ed and Sandy from Bhakti Yoga.
Right before the break, we were talking about hot yoga, just like the hot lights in the studio. I feel like I'm going through it. But what are some other types of yoga that you guys offer that are out there?
Well, we have the hot yoga, as Ed said, the flowing, and also the hatha postures. We have, in our restorative side of our studio, we offer a restorative class, which is in the Amrit method. We learned from Yogi Amrit Desai, who is a modern master, an older man that's been spreading the knowledge of yoga for years. We have Yoga Nidra, which is an integrative relaxation technique, or guided meditation, if you will. Very, very relaxing and restorative. And we offer that at the end of all of our restorative classes.
Is it like an affirmation? Do you ever do
We
affirmations at the end?
we do utilize intention. The intention is planted within the Yoga Nidra session so that it's below the conscious. We have Thai yoga, which Ed is the main man in our, I heard your Thai yoga experience, you like that a lot. And we have yoga therapy. So I'll let Ed talk about the yoga therapy because he's the instructor for that.
Yoga therapy is actually chakras 1, 2, and 3 are mainly where yoga therapy deals with. And when I say chakras 1, 2, and 3, around the perineum and a little bit higher up and then around the belly button. And this is an area that most of us live out of. So really it hits those areas, clears those areas away. And then also too, it has some EDT postures in there, which is a diffusion technique. And I learned this from Kamini Desai, who is Amrit's daughter from the Amrit Institute. And it kind of brings you to that point where it may stir some stuff up, past karma, old experience, it changes experience.
Like the Kundalini area?
Yes. Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
I don't have any idea what you guys are talking about.
Okay.
I know this area. I do work in this area. It's called ED.
Well, if you ever had a really stressful experience, something that maybe even something that's traumatic that's happened,
Might hold it in
like
the gut.
like what happened this week for you.
That's right.
Exactly. You'll notice that the first thing that might get sick is your stomach. You'll sick of your stomach
Check
right
out.
away.
I
You'll
did.
That's it. So that's the area that I'm talking about. That's what I'm
I said, how can she do this to me?
Exactly.
Yep, that heaviness.
Yeah.
So I would take you through, I would lay you on the floor and we'd go through that experience. We'd talk about that experience and I'd allow you to talk to that experience while you're going through that experience.
Ed does private sessions
Yeah.
with the yoga therapy and the Thai.
So you're more than welcome to come.
Absolutely. I will tell
Be my
you
guest.
I'll tell you all
All
my
his
things.
woes.
All my woes.
All his woes.
About
And then
my
they'll
work
leave.
life.
They'll leave you.
Really? Cool.
Yeah.
There's some separation between the
Yeah,
two.
you know, I need to. So
It's
tell
almost like parts therapy, sort of.
What is it?
In a way, it's sort of like parts therapy in a little bit of a way.
Well, what it
Because
does
you're
is
actually addressing the various body
You look at
parts.
it in a different light.
Yeah.
It gets you to see what it really is, what it's taking it for real.
So tell the listeners out there where they can find you guys at. You have a bricks and mortar, so where's that at?
Yeah. The building is at 1381 Route 38, Suite C, and that's in Hainesport, New Jersey. We're on the westbound side of Route 38.
Okay.
And our website is bhaktiyogasj.com. That's BHAKTIYOGASJ.com.
Okay.
That's our website. You can always sign up online. You can buy intros online. So we do have really nice packages for new students, so they can come a lot and try everything that we have.
Right.
Okay.
Sounds
That's
great.
awesome. I'm going to try it out because I've never done yoga, but I do need to relax, and I do need to.
You would like the guided
I need to deal with you,
meditation.
Ed. I need to get rid of this.
Uh-oh.
You know what? One question
You
before
guys
we
are
go.
all invited.
Do
You're
you
all invited
lose
if you
weight
want.
through this though?
Ooh, if you practice, if you commit and practice, everything is consistency.
Consistency.
We spoke
It's
about that.
consistency.
Right.
Yeah.
You will lose some weight.
Oh boy.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
All right. You know what? I'm going to go
Consistency.
out and find myself a new work wife.
We
I'm
actually
gonna lose some
had,
weight.
we had I think he was 72 years old man
Yeah.
who came in. He was very overweight and he lost, I think, 40 pounds in less than 6 months.
Yeah.
It might have
Really?
been
Great.
about 5 months, and he was so happy. His doctors were happy.
I want to get over
Consistency
to
is
like
every
the
day.
size of Maestro over there. You know what I mean? So I look like I eat birdseed.
I can't tell you what would happen or how it would happen, but I would say just come and allow it to happen.
Cool. I like that.
It's about the allowing.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well,
It
this
is.
is going to conclude our morning coffee. We've had such a great day. Charlene's back.
To torture you some
to
more.
torture me some more. So stay tuned and look on the, I think it's the business channel. Later on this afternoon, we'll have the legal chat.
Oh yeah, starring
Talking
yours
legal,
truly
and
over
we'll,
here.
we'll be talking about my divorce with Charlene. So that'll be pretty interesting. So stay tuned, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. We got another loaded show.
We
got
do.
loaded shows all through the
Soul
week.
Records they're gonna be on tomorrow.
Yeah, they're going to be on tomorrow. So we got a loaded week, the rest of the week. So stay tuned, and have a great day.
Okay.